Hey, my name is Stephanie Biggerstaff. I'm an IVF coordinator and registered nurse at Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group. I wanted to take a few minutes to hop on here and talk to you about ways that you can show yourself and your body some gratitude this Thanksgiving. I know that's not usually what we think about when we talk about Thanksgiving, what we're grateful for, the blessings in our lives around this holiday season, the upcoming holiday season. We're not usually focused on ourselves. Typically, the things that we say we're thankful for, and we are truly thankful and grateful for, are the people in our lives, our family, our friends, our jobs, our homes, a warm bed to sleep in, clothes on our back, shoes on our feet. It's rare that we really take the time to be thankful and express gratitude for ourselves. And for many of you this time of year, that's an extra hard thing to do because you are on the road of infertility. If you stumbled upon our page, if you are following our page, if you're interested in this video at all, there's a good chance that you are on an infertility journey of some sort. You've been trying to get pregnant and you've not been successful. And with that can come a lot of shaming towards your body. And I just want to encourage you that there are ways to show gratitude to your body. Some of these things are very, very simple. Some of them we've been told over and over again over the years. We've heard it. We don't always follow it. Maybe a few other insights of things to think about. But just know that your body is amazing. And your body is capable of doing wonderful things and amazing things. And although it may not be doing exactly what you want at this given time in your life, there are so many ways that you can still show some love and gratitude towards your body. So I encourage you to do that and to focus on that, if at all possible, this holiday season. One of the really simple, basic things is getting enough sleep. It's recommended that you get at least 8 hours of sleep at night. So we encourage you to do that. I'm guilty. I'm not always the best at that. But the more we rest and get at least minimum of 8 hours of sleep, the more our bodies can recover at night, and the more energy we'll have the next day, the more focused we can be. I also encourage you to wash your hands. How basic and simple is that? But this is the nasty type of season that we're going into with lots of sicknesses, lots of viruses. The best way that you can stay healthy is to simply wash your hands. So I encourage you, every time you go to the bathroom, every time you've been in a public place, right before you get ready to eat anything, any meal, any snack, wash your hands with soap and water or use a hand sanitizer. Very basic. Another thing that sometimes people don't quite think about and aren't the best at doing is keeping up with your wellness exams. Even though you may be seeing us as your practitioners for infertility treatments, or maybe you're seeing another specialist, that does not take the place of your annual wellness exams that you should be going for. This goes for ladies and the men. We don't perform routine pap smears, breast exams, just general health exams that are done possibly by your primary care doctor or your OBGYN. So even though you've been in fertility treatments, and even though we've done a workup and possibly some ultrasound, some blood work for some other things, that doesn't override your general health wellness exams that you should be going for. So please keep that in mind and stay on top of those. Also for the men, even if you've had a semen analysis with us or possibly some blood work to check some hormone levels, that still doesn't pass over your typical wellness exams that you should be going for on a yearly basis with your primary care doctor. So please, we encourage you to keep up with that. Something else very basic is to quit smoking or to quit vaping. We know that smoking and vaping can have very negative effects on eggs especially. So if you're a woman getting ready or struggling with fertility, getting ready to start fertility treatments, you need to quit smoking. You need to quit vaping. You really need to stop before you even begin treatment, if at all possible, because it can definitely affect the quality of your eggs, and that can be part of a struggle. Limit your alcohol as much as possible. especially during fertility treatments, and this includes for men. Excessive alcohol use can significantly impact the quality of your sperm and possibly sperm counts. So we need you to focus on that and try to get as healthy as possible during this time that you're on this journey. We encourage you to move your body, to exercise. We've all heard it. Eat healthy, exercise, get enough sleep, all those things. I know these are very basic, but they're just some general reminders of things to keep up with. You're doing yourself a disservice during this time, in any time in your life, if you're not truly trying to take care of yourself. Everything in moderation, right? That's what we say. We approach the holiday seasons. There's lots of treats and goodies and snacks and all the unhealthy things that are fun to have, but try to keep it limited, and try to really focus on your body and staying healthy and moving your body, exercising, even if it's 30 minutes of walking a day. Something's better than nothing, and we really encourage you to stay on the best health journeys you can for yourself. Another very important part of this is your mental health. So not just your physical health, but your mental health. And that's where a lot of you struggle. That's where a lot of our patients struggle, is trying to sustain themselves through this fertility journey and staying on track with treatments and staying in it, because mentally it's exhausting. And I encourage you to find a good support system if you don't have one. That could be a very close friend. It could be a family member. It could be multiple family members or friends. If you feel like you're not comfortable confiding in your family members or friends right now about the journey that you're on, I encourage you to seek out a support group. There's other support groups that you can find online for infertility. People that are going through some of the exact same things that you are, that can help you. I encourage you to journal, to write down your thoughts and emotions. Sometimes that's the best way at the end of the day to get it out. I encourage you to seek out help from a counselor. If you, again, aren't comfortable with maybe a public group or an online group or family or friends, there are counselors, and there are some that are specifically trained in counseling couples with going through infertility, or either partner. So I encourage you to seek out those options as well. Talk to your pastor, anybody that you feel close enough to, that you feel like you can confide in and speak with. One thing to keep in mind is that our minds aren't capable of focusing on anxiety and gratitude at the same time. They're not going to be able to do it. When you are overwhelmed with anxiety and everything that's going on in your life, especially this infertility journey that you're on, and it's the anxiety and the stress is taking over your minds, you can't really focus on being grateful and the gratitude that you should have for the other things in your life. And I don't mean to say that as a cliche, be grateful for what you have, but I do encourage you to show your body gratitude, because it's hard, again, for our brains to really worry, and be anxious, and also be grateful at the same time. So again, I know these are some very basic tips, but I encourage you to just stick it out. Show your body some love and gratitude this holiday season, hopefully the rest of the year and onward. Your body deserves it. Your mental health deserves it. And if we can be of any help and service to you, please give our offices a call, Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group. We have 5 locations between North Carolina and South Carolina, and we encourage you to reach out if we can be of any assistance to you. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving and happy holidays.